Welcome, welcome all! We're playing Shapeshifting Detective! The Shapeshifting Detective! This is our part 2. And, that's all I have to say. Let's get into it.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights.
God, it's so loud. Why? Thought I turned it down. Yeah.
And Monroe.
Lung. Read by Jesse Cox.
Oh my god, Jesse
She
Cox.
must be early 20s. The white robes barely cover her, soaked in blood. How very traditional, thinks Lung, lighting up another cigarette.
It's the same thing we listened to yesterday.
Cough. The dais, if you can call it that, is a mossy slab beside Carnby Stream. The clouded sky picks out highlights in the water as it travels past jutting rocks and reeds.
Oh, we didn't hear the beginning.
It's a calming juxtaposition to the lifeless vessel in front of him. Cough. Cough. Coughing violently and uncontrollably, Lung adds his own blood sample to the victim's. He drops a barely touched cigarette to the floor and squishes it with his boot heel. Wiping his mouth with a now bloodied sleeve, he reaches into his jacket for something. Another cigarette. Gotta find me a good one, he mumbles. After lighting up, he produces a phone from his jacket and hits a speed dial number. After a few rings, it's answered. Mrs. Hedges. I think I found her. It's not good, I'm afraid. Cough. Cough. Coughing up blood, the girl gurgles out a shriek and raises up from the dais. Although it may be, whispers Lung, before hanging up the phone. He steps backwards wearily, brandishing a revolver at the girl and calls out, Hey, you! And then more worriedly, Who are you? Looking down at her semi-naked, blood-drenched body, the girl sighs and turns her attention to Lung. Did you murder her? Lung squirms a little. Cough. 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 A lot of people wanted Zoe dead. I did them a favor, and I got a meeting with you.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online. Yes. What do you want? I already told the police she did all those things of her own accord. I didn't force her to do anything. Oh! The road to shore. Sorry, I'm afraid I didn't know her that well. For the August Chronicle, she won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot. No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
The fuck? Why did he say it like that?
If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no. No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there. As you can see, there's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Ooh, hang on. Do you see what I see? Nothing else? Just a dead girl who looks alive. That's the power of photography. It preserves us forever like butterflies under a glass.
God, he's weird. Okay.
What do you mean? Violet needs to mind her own business. I didn't want to mention them out of respect for the dead. You've heard of boudoir photography. Dorota saw my boudoir set and asked me to take some shots. It's all very tasteful. A lot of women have them done as gifts for their husbands or boyfriends or girlfriends, I suppose. She didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume. Friends, yes. I know Violet very well. Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center. I'm sorry my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex. Here. I'm usually here most nights. I live here, detective. Long story short, I'm divorced. My wife bought the house, my business is all I have left.
David F. Schultz, read by...
No? Who's that?
Whew.
Never heard of him. Who what? Who do our photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them? I get it now. That's why you were asking about Zach Weston. Maybe I should pay him a visit.
The vacant
Oh,
pet
no.
house had a hallucinatory quality. Dimly lit in blue, through the tall glass windows that spanned the wall.
Is that Violet?
Do we really have to? Is that what he calls it? I'm not sure what we have, Sam, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to have it. Being with Zach is no paradise, I can tell you. It's like his reproductive genes rule every decision he makes. I just want someone who will hold the door open for me, bring me tea in bed.
What the fuck? Why is there a child?
Ringed with row on row of teeth,
What the heck?
too impossibly large to fit in the room.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Got to pay for a job somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
There it floated, and then it turned to face me.
Are you okay, Rain?
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, he did mention the rota. He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was the rota Shore. Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing. Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3. You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute. I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds. Some religions talk of demons, but they don't actually exist. Travelers can get inside us and make it look like we're possessed, hence the demons. Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect. They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them. Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
Of fears and haunting memories.
Interesting.
A corporeal...
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
It was blind to the weakness of its present disguise, but had other uses for...
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
No thicker than its fingers, but longer.
Zach! What are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Why don't you want anyone to see me?
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like... Is that why you killed her?
Homewreckers. Anyway, I hope you didn't just come here to talk about Dorota.
Why don't you want anyone to see me? Are you happy Dorota's dead?
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
She didn't throw herself at me.
Don't play games with me, Zach. You know how insecure I get.
Why don't you want anyone to see?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure we were still okay.
What did you do? What did you say to Sam?
Once, the worm had to be told as people
I'm ruining
strolled
people's
past on the sidewalk.
relationships, bro.
Not this one, the worm had to be told when talking with coworkers and asset.
Oh.
I looked
He's
into
not
the
here.
eyes of the people I spoke with, and they
It's not here.
looked at us both, increasingly impatient. And maybe the people sensed it. Line in hand and smelled of urine. The worm probed, and the worm...
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Okay. I think we're good for this chapter.
Sam, I've got news. We've done a reading.
It's the 5 of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all 3 again?
1 in 474,552. I know, I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a 10 of swords.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Alice Munro.
You roll of fat that bulged over the waist.
You must be Sam. I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Why target the gingers? It's not fair. It's not nice.
Yes. We were friends.
Love her.
I hadn't known her for long. Only a few weeks. We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show. After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back. This is just between us, right? We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy. Poe and Dorota, people I say hi to. I have thousands of followers and subscribers, and they keep me feeling warm when I'm down, but they're not friends. I do get the odd stalker, but that isn't something anyone wants. We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
He for sure likes you.
He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30. On air? We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding. Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else. I said some guys like to watch, so tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked. The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be. That doesn't make any sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker? I don't think so. We were very discreet. It was more fun that way. Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show. He's fine. He keeps asking me to pose for him, you know, without any clothes on. I always say no. No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam? I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. or mine. That sounds reassuring. I hope it's not just word Sam.
I will try my best.
You've kind of just asked about Dorota since you got here. Sam? You forgot your phone.
The head was a monstrous mouth of some deep-sea horror.
They really be trying to scare us,
With
bro.
row on row of teeth,
Every game,
too
bro.
impossibly large to fit in the room, and yet...
Sam.
What?
Do me a favour, go easy on Violet.
Okay.
If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me. We've got a new target. Alice Monroe. Alice said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
He's so quirky.
A cold, dark tunnel, and at the bottom a mirage. Those teeth, that carnivorous circular maw, closing down like a spiked coffin.
Oh no, wait, I'm gonna visit them first.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
They're both redheads?
Not necessarily. If it's a traveler, then they just jump into any vessel, have their fun and go. It just needs to be someone nearby. A little bit. What did you want to know? A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony. Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it? 3 is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel.
Could be.
Was it a gold coin? I should have known. That's the same as Birmingham. Although they beheaded the victims, they all had gold coins in their mouths. It's their way of marking their territory to prove it's their work. No. I can do a reading if you want.
Sure. Do the reading.
Chariot. Is Zach a suspect? I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that... I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it? Yes, of course, anything. Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you? Leave it with me, I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
Good.
He drifted back to the center of the room and floated there. I was free to go.
I know the name. She's off the radio. Hard to get away from it in this town. In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. We couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity. The Butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon. We know it wasn't him, though. We know it was a traveler.
Asset management.
Man looks so depressed when
I
he
looked
talks
into the
about
eyes of the people I...
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help. Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do. Who's that? Is he a suspect? I guess he must be. Okay, I'm on the case. Just give me a minute to get ready and I'll be off.
Worm probed, and the
I'm
worm
using other
did
people
not
to
hear
get
the usual
information from me.
Not this one.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
Will you like chill out, dude? Dear God. I'm gonna become Poe.
Hi.
I mean Ellis.
I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Yeah, I'm Ellis, dude. What's up?
George lost his job and his family and couldn't
What's
work
up,
because...
Violet? No, she's not here. Okay.
Perhaps his story was embellished.
No one gonna be here? No one's here. Oh.
Cared. The worm insisted that the bag lady was waiting. My usefulness, or else be eaten tonight.
No one's here. Okay.
Place he could sleep.
Ellis.
Better than the street or the shelters. A building with a vacant penthouse.
No one? Okay.
The owner.
Not even Zach? No one's here for her?
Went away.
I guess. Huh.
And we went to the top floor of that building. To the empty penthouse layer.
I think the only person we would visit
bathed
as
in blue
her
light.
would be...
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Would be John, the other podcaster. I'll become Chief Dupont.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
I'm Chief Dupont.
August. Dark night.
Claude.
Violet, there's been a UFO sighted on a night that you can't remember.
What the fuck?
Despair magazine. Need to count the bullets.
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
Oof! I'll take the compliment,
cavalry's
thank you.
not coming. Jimmy's already... Cavalry. Dr. Thatcher's black BMW is rushed against the concrete wall. It's in far better shape than he is.
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
Is it about the boudoir photos?
Yeah. So it's true then?
I haven't seen them. It's all tasteful stuff. Maybe a gift for you.
I didn't get them. Now I feel like I'm the only person who hasn't seen them. Am I still a suspect?
Yes.
But I was playing football, and there was loads of witnesses. How?
Everyone is a suspect.
It's ridiculous.
The night. Month. Failed.
No questions for
Chief.
him, huh?
Chief DuPont.
Yeah.
Thanks for
That's
calling
me.
in.
I'm just checking.
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Have I ever let you down? What's really worrying you?
That you're just saying you're doing things when you're not actually doing anything. What's the plan, Chief DuPont? How do we stop this from happening? How do we stop me from dying?
Rash is open.
That's a good
I
question.
raised Jimmy's gun, but she's in cover
honest.
before I can aim. She weaves her way around wrecked cars, drawing even closer.
Who could I be to get more answers? I don't really have any more answers to get. I feel like I can't really do much until the next hour.
The 7th slows her approach to a stagger. The 8th forces her to her knees, just a few feet down slope.
Oscar's not there.
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here.
What's his deal, bro? He's all smiles.
Couple of times, promo shoots,
He's so
that sort of
cocky and ugh. Get the weirdest vibe from him.
No, she is my type though. Type of model. I'll ask her about the boudoir shoot again.
Welcome to Poe's Curiosity Shop. Okay, Alice, this is what I brought in today. What do you think it is?
Oh, wow.
Tell the listeners a bit more about what the object is that I brought in today.
So it's quite small, fits in the palm of your hand, and it's a small man wearing robes, and he looks like he's in quite a lot of pain. Okay.
Yes, where could he be from? This man.
I'm not sure, actually.
What the fuck is happening? Who is she?
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9, and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise, I might have to smother you in your sleep.
What's your name? I'm
Sam.
Sophia. Pleased to meet you. You want to know a secret?
Sure.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you? She has a wicked imagination for her age. Do you think you're sitting here now? Perception is reality, Sam. I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief DuPont. Just Chief DuPont. And now you, apparently. Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up. No. Not even the moon. Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio. Yes, I believe I did. She was here once for something. Don't remember now.
Be as ordinary as you were before, because the skin shedding relates to personal transformation.
Your explanation is so much nicer.
Thank you for your dreams.
You're listening to
What the fuck?
Radio August. Dark Nights with...
I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I guess I did.
What do you know about it? She thinks she was abducted. Obviously, it's all fiction.
With some regret,
He thought back to the day he volunteered for a top-secret project at an undisclosed location. When he had...
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
expert in the field of archaeology, hadn't had a break.
Do you believe Tara can predict things now?
I'm not one for mystics and crystal balls. I'm a Virgo.
It says you're lying about your alibi.
Oh, I suppose it has a 50-50 chance of getting it right.
Self, a pale, gaunt carcass of a man, more akin than any living being. But the work kept him...
Bron, what are we going to do about Ellis?
What would you do about Ellis?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Let's think. What have we tried before?
A few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Talking to them?
Please don't kill that person. Okay, thanks. Oh no, look, you killed them anyway. You know that doesn't work, Ron.
Falling star in the night sky. On the morning of his 249th day on the moon, or was it night, Dimitri, as he had been doing...
Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Get out now before I call the police!
were all experts in their fields, those being paleontology, linguistics, and exobiology respectively.
Oh man.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Why, whenever he turns the rain,
Indeed, it was clear that this hole
he's
was
so
not a
unsure
natural
about
formation.
him being Rain.
Who is Sophia?
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter, at that age where she overshares.
Is she a ghost?
What makes you say that, Rain? Is there something about her aura?
Was to
Thought
send
she
more
was a
probes
ghost for a
down the
second,
hole
for sure.
in order to determine how much deep...
What is it, Ray?
I have a plan.
You do? Enlighten me.
Maybe Ellis should stay with us.
With our track record. If she gets killed anywhere near us, we'll be sent to jail, whether we did it or not.
That's cold.
I'm just being practical. Ellis's fate is in our hands. Ours isn't.
Questioningly, as they waited for him to elaborate.
Hi, Rain. Did you miss me while I was gone?
So,
I'm honestly not going to try and worry about this one. We've told Sam, and I think that's all we can do.
really?
No, not really. But I don't have many options. I'm asking everyone how I can help, so maybe I actually can help this time.
The others eyed him with concern. I'm not sure that's wise, said Dr. Remington, clearly echoing the... Perhaps it was the... and his eager...
Haven't you done enough predicting my death?
I'm sorry.
So she knows him, but she doesn't know Bronwyn?
It's okay. I'm just kidding. I know it's not your fault. Well, unless you're the killer.
Have you made a decision?
I think it's a no. Sorry. It's just the reading that you gave me the other day. I don't want to scare off the audience.
Why would I scare off your listeners? Why?
They don't want to hear talk of death and darkness. Well, they do, if it's in a story. But you can't tell them they're going to die.
I said you were going to die?
You didn't say you're going to die, just like that, but I remember the death card. And the devil. And you said it was... What was the word you used? My challenge. That I needed to die so I could be free from my chains. I know you said it doesn't mean literal death, but maybe it does.
Huh.
Dimitri was startled by the sudden voice in his ear.
He gave her
He'd almost forgotten about the earpiece he was wearing.
the reading.
Yes, Dr. Utani, I hear you loud and clear, he replied.
Okay.
All right, we're going to accelerate your descent a bit, otherwise we'll be here all day.
Didn't tell me who it was until I did it.
I'm Lexi.
She's so sassy.
He checked in with him at regular intervals to confirm that their communication was still working. 200 meters, 300 meters, 4...
Lexi Korn, how thin are these walls?
What do you mean the walls are thin?
I can hear you screaming at your Ouija board. Last night too. I feel like I've heard your whole life story. Does Sam like me? Is Violet a lesbian? Will Ellis die? Will Bronwyn die? That last one, don't worry about that.
Why not? Because you're immortal.
Oh, aye. I am Bronwyn MacLeod from the Clan MacLeod, and I am immortal. You silly badger.
Highlander. I just got an achievement.
He simply wished to break the unsettling silence that commanded this.
Are you okay there, Ryan?
Our job is so stressful.
Oh my god.
Tell me about it. Chasing around the unknown, trying to triumph good over evil, generally standing around helpless watching people die.
Why do we do it? Why don't we... Why?
For me, it's a common decency thing. Hi, I'm Bronwyn. Did you know the Earth was overrun by trans-dimensional evil? Want to help fix it? Sure.
Trans-dimensional?
I'll read the manual, Lex. People are afraid of ghosts, zombies, and aliens. They never even think to consider the possibility that there are millions of universes, potentially with millions of predators, all far more evolved than we are. What are our chances of victory? Minuscule. But if we don't fight at all, zero.
My guy is stressed to the max.
I'll make a copy of the etchings for you, Dr. Utani.
He's stressed.
Over the
Every time I visit him, he's
Sorry,
stressed.
we're closed. Unless you're here for something else.
I'm a friend of Dorota's.
Dorota. I'm sorry about what happened.
Dorota told me things about you.
Things? That's ominously vague. I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Lexi.
Lexi? I like it. It's got an edge.
Dorota says she knew you. You're dating Violet, aren't you?
No, we're just friends.
Oof. That's not what you told Sam.
Violet doesn't always see things clearly. It's fine. I know how to handle her.
Doesn't see what clearly? What do you mean?
I know how to talk to her. She's a sweetheart when you get to know her.
Dorota says she knew you. I know what you did to Dorota. Dorota says she knew you.
Yeah, she had a portrait session with me. Can I get you a drink?
No, sure.
What is that, vodka? Is it drugged? What happens if the
Here,
shapeshifter
I've
drinks
only got
vodka?
You're old enough to drink, right?
Of course. Does it matter? Of course.
Just checking. Have you ever thought about dyeing your hair red? I think it would suit you.
I know what you did to Dorota.
You know, you're quite striking. It's a shame Dorota's not here. We could have taken some great shots of you two together. Would you like me to photograph you, Lexi?
No.
Why don't we switch places?
How far does this go?
Yeah, let's go with that. Here. Take this.
Don't get drugged. You'll revert to your natural form. Nobody wants to see that.
These photos are going to be fantastic. You'll love them. Yeah. How about you take this off? Hmm? There we go.
Hey, yo, how far does this go, bro?
Fantastic. Now, arch your back. Yeah. That's it. Wait. What's happening?
Don't get drugged. You'll revert to your natural form. Nobody wants to see that.
What's happening to you? Wait, what? Oh!
Started to take hold of Dimitri. Just when he was about to turn around and run into the hallway,
I got an achievement.
the guttural noise faded into what sounded like a dying breath. Held back by doubt, but
I don't know what you are, but stay the hell away from me.
But no one was there. Dimitri was both. He felt
He's
like he was
scared
going
now.
mad.
I can't believe that happened.
Home was a million miles
I
away.
honestly
He
can't
knew he was
believe that
alone
happened.
Here, and no one would be coming to help him. Make out individual words in a language wholly unknown to him. And unearthly vows chilled him to the bone. Dimitri covered his ears to make it stop, but the nameless voices only grew more incessant, hounding him, compelling him to listen, until he understood the meanings of their words. This is how you die. Dimitri tried to scream. Felt his skin peel away. Dr. Sheffield.
I can't believe it.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet. Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Or an unfamiliar type of radiation. The three scientists all looked at him eagerly as he climbed out of the hole.
Hello, lovely. Take a look at this. It's a picture of Dorota.
I don't want to see pictures of your conquests.
Is that the detective who's staying with you? Be careful, Violet. Something strange happened. Seriously, keep your distance.
There's nothing wrong with Sam. You've been drinking from the wrong bottle.
Wrong bottle? What bottle?
I switched your vodka bottles.
I don't know what you mean. They're both ordinary vodka. You switched them.
Surprised and impressed by his linguistic knowledge. Punishment for the wicked or curious, Dimitri said, his eyes wide with fear. Looked at the others in confusion. How did you know? We've had this conversation before. Is it possible you're having deja vu? Asked Dr. Remington.
Who have I not been?
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
As his gaze dropped to the floor. Yes, I think so. And he didn't dare guess what the others thought of him.
No, Violet.
Next, Dr. Remington asked with some trepidation. Dimitri tried to find the words.
No, Zach.
I'll be blind.
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Were you seeing Dorota?
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you save her? Is it really?
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
So were you helping or being kind?
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
I forgive you.
That's so kind of you. Giving me closure. I have so many loose ends. And not much time.
Later that night,
gave her
Dimitri
closure
awoke to the sound
as
of
Oscar.
cold and hollow whispers in the darkness. He didn't bother turning on the light this time.
I think I've done everyone at least. I think so.
Started putting on weight. The pasty roll of fat.
I don't really want to. About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip. 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 And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. And I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me. It's happened 5 times, even on clozapine. Get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal. As far as I know, I've gone. It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
First with Cthulhu, and now she's an abductee of aliens? What the fuck is this?
They rearrange us like decorations. Suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
Perched on the back of Mother's armchair, watching her with Palin's disapproval.
It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August.
That means I can talk to
Investigations
him
into
now.
the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Can't eat ever since the crumb, it's saying. What a joke you are.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions. It's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
After a while, not even that.
What's up, Zach?
Probably right here. Why? I didn't realize I was under house arrest. Thanks for the advice. I hope I'm not the only suspect.
Is he still not scared of me?
A virus needs gentle touch.
Oh, what's
You're
up,
the
Poe?
detective. Monroe just called. This is madness. Who would want to hurt her? We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all these things.
Uh-huh.
Heavens, no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins. Monroe and I are good friends, that's all. Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea. Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Don't tell me you haven't heard it, detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about. Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house. I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course. We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger? Arrow. Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by? I didn't get his name, I'm afraid. He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it. You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August? The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town. But that's not what really happened.
Ooh, what happened?
It's true that Mary August was a pirate, but she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town, this one. They slaughtered everyone, men, women, and children, all dead and dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in. Yes, August was built on the blood of innocence. Kind of puts Dorota's murder into perspective, doesn't it? On that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
Don't want to die. But more than that, humans don't want to be in pain. So she succumbed to the sickness.
Oh, it's you. I was hoping it might be Zach. No. And I've got some very important news for him if he ever shows up. Yes. If he ever shows up. No. Oh, him, yes. I've heard him on the radio. Never met in real life, though. Are you mocking me, Sam? No, I have never met the man. Yes, now I remember. It's the one in the hall. Sometimes cuts through the unbearable silence in this place. Not really. I expected her to be blonde for some reason.
What the fuck? Scissors.
Just different enough to work this time.
Sorry, Sam, what can I do for you? Yeah, I always cry around this time of night. What's the point, Sam, huh? If we can't save them. Mercury is a curse. It's like some tourist guide for murders. I try for Lexi and Rain to make them think that we can make a difference, make a change, but we haven't so far. What if we can't make a change? Maybe if we could just save one person, Sam. Alice. We need to save her. We need to. Yes, she's definitely got a monkey on her back. I saw her get changed. She's got all these scars on her back in the shape of a monkey. Like they've been burned into her. What the hell happened to her, Sam?
She got abducted.
Yes. I managed to sneak a look at her laptop. She's been Googling Alice Munro.
Ooh.
So
that's why you get other people to do your shit for you. It's great.
Here. Little lying goes a long
they would
way
least
after
expect
the
it.
virus.
What's up, Reem? You okay?
Honestly, you don't. Once they're caught, a few hours later, they've hopped timelines into someone else. We just keep chasing them. Continuously trying to stop them ruining lives. No, but they don't like being exposed. If Mercury pointed them out, they're already in trouble. We'd do a reading. Mercury would know.
Make it as easy with that boy. They listen to the psychologists.
What's up, Lexi? What did you
Quite a
find
lot,
out from
actually.
Zach?
For one, he has a massive collection of books about serial killers. But also, Sam.
Yeah?
Are you a shapeshifter?
Yes.
I knew it! Actually, I didn't suspect a thing. So how does it work? Can you be anyone you want? Can you be Ariana Grande?
I can only be people I met.
So, what about you? Are you human, or are you something else? Who is Sam?
I don't know
This
if
is
I'm
incredible. Oh, Bronwyn and Rain are going to be so stoked.
You can't tell anyone.
No fair. Fine. My lips are sealed. This is going to be so hard, though. He's off the radio. I don't really know him. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I really, really want to do a reading for you right now. You know, to help.
Okay.
Great. Let me just draw 3 cards for you. This is just a general reading. You don't need a question. Okay. No. The 2 of Cups. That's mysterious. Is there anyone you feel a spark of attraction to? Maybe someone you've met recently? The Lovers. I did not expect that. It seems this attraction has the potential to be life-changing, if you want it to be. And
doing
finally,
this on purpose?
the Knight of Cups. This card is about pursuing your heart's desire. I think it's time to tell that someone special how you really feel. Wow, what an interesting reading. Does it mean anything to you? You catch on quickly, don't you, Sam?
Yes. The purpose of most spirit chimes
I mean,
is to
she
keep
accepted I
spirits
was a
away,
shapeshifter pretty fast.
However,
That's a steal.
these ones are to invite spirits.
What's up, fucker?
Don't get excited, detective. I did a criminology course. They make you buy the books.
Spirits turning up with the...
Hey, Ellis. What's up?
I delivered radios all over town. I don't think I should have bothered with some of them, though. I don't think... Violet, is it? I don't think Violet liked me very much. Maybe. I don't know why anyone would be threatened by me, though. I'm not interested in stealing anyone's man.
Huh. Only woman.
Dreams.
What's up, Poe? What's up, man?
And Monroe.
All right.
Okay, so we've heard from
I visit
Alex.
Everyone.
And Alex has said that they have the same dream every night.
As
now
Sam.
It's a woman lying in a lake with her eyes.
Don't confirm the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
Wait, travelers are real? What?
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Wait, travelers are real? In this universe?
Now, Poe, do you have any ideas what this might
You
represent?
can't be doing
Did
this
you
to me.
get a call from my doctor?
Your doctor did call.
Did you tell her I was being compliant?
I said you were taking the pills.
Thank you, Claude. I won't forget that.
You said you saw other heads when you were taken.
Yes. Other girls, younger than me. Nobody I recognized. They all had red hair.
Do you think this place is nearby?
Yes, they all had red hair. They were all very pretty. And they were all alive. In that moment.
Quite emotional, because the imagery of the lake
Okay, brown one doesn't
emotional
like
state
me.
of mind. And now the
Rain. What's up, Rain?
question
Nope.
of emotion. And then
Alright.
the drowning
What about
actually
Lexi?
relates to
What's up? It's me, Sam.
I haven't asked you about Zach yet.
Until a few hours ago, I never heard of the guy. Creepy as fudge, if you ask me.
Thanks, Lexi.
Anything for you, Chief?
you share, and it's something that you have in common. And obviously, as we know, repression of the...
What's up?
I hear you like to drug women.
That's a serious accusation, Chief, and completely false. Someone's trying to smear my good name. Who told you this?
Sam.
Sam.
And you believed it? Sam was clearly drunk interviewing me. I'd have a serious word with your detective if I were you.
Just stay out of trouble. When this is over, just...
I always do.
I have never seen anything like this. So,
No, Ellis. Is Poe
Chief
here?
DuPont.
What's up?
Grave news, indeed. No. She wants me to keep broadcasting, which means I'll be booth-bound for most of the night. She'd be safer at home, with someone protecting her.
Can't I get someone else to handle her?
And murder Poe and Monroe? No, Chief DuPont. Ellis couldn't take that. Not tonight. We did think of asking you to do a guest evening at some point, though, if you're interested.
Sure.
No. I would love to.
Then I will pencil you in, Chief. It will be an honor and a privilege. Sorry, I must go back to the broadcast. The radio, she calls me like a siren, and she must be obeyed.
Is now renounced.
I fucked up the Chief's
curiosity shop.
reputation.
Okay, so please explain to the listener.
That's good. We're going down the line.
Hello, I'm Violet.
I'm Violet.
I'm Violet.
On it, I think they're animals.
People might interpret them as animals.
But there's walking across, maybe.
What was it?
Maybe to hang something on, like a coat or.
You could do that, but item.
Violet, I'm actually a bit tied up at the moment. Well, in danger, actually. What? I like everyone. What makes you say that?
You're trying to take Zach from me. You told...
It's just, when I dropped the radio off at the guest house, you weren't very welcoming.
I get suspicious.
There's always strings, right? Did you feel guilty about not listening? It's okay. I'm not a doctor. So we can be friends now?
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay then. We can work on that. Maybe another time?
I would say maybe because...
Is now renounced.
Because, like, she's not the kind of person that would say outright yes.
Dark Knight,
she would say maybe.
Poe and Monroe.
A shapeshifter needs to adapt.
Red.
Let's be Bronwyn, and then we'll be Rain, and then,
Hi.
Well,
I'm Bronwyn.
I'm Bronwyn.
I'm Bronwyn.
Fat roll.
Blah.
How big she'd grown.
Blah.
Wasn't she look?
Blah.
Wanted to keep it.
I'm
But
so
she
tired.
couldn't. Not.
What's up, Rain?
What can we do to help Ellen?
Haven't we done enough? Not many people get to know when they're going to die, let alone get the chance to avoid it. We've given Ellis a huge advantage.
So what should we do?
Let's just say she's got a pretty good head start. Doesn't mean she's going to win.
Mother was there.
This guy's so
Giving up,
depressing
are
to
we?
talk to. What's up?
What are you doing now?
I don't know. I don't want to lie about my alibi again, though. What should I do?
Log into Tarotasm. Stay with me.
Okay, this time we'll actually stay in the same room, though. And maybe we should try and hang out with Rain and Violet, too. Group alibi. You're the best.
Ate it in her bedroom like she was 13 again, sucking on stolen sauce packets from the...
No, Zach.
Her fault. It was
It's not
too
his
hot.
type.
Of the house was bad
And no Poe.
enough. Still, all this proved one thing.
This taxi
Penn
guy,
still needed her
cab
mother.
guy, is getting like
The first
the
appointment at
best.
the clinic.
Like he's getting so much money. So much money. I'm
Hello.
Rain.
I'm Rain.
I'm Rain. Why is always with him? He's like super like stressed about it. I can be Monroe now. I mean, Poe. I can be Poe now. That's good to know. Scheiße! I think we're gonna end this part here, and we'll play more probably later today or tomorrow. I need coffee. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.